I greet you in Jesus' precious name and welcome to Family Time. I want to speak to you today about leading from the front. If we go to the book of Luke chapter 6, just one verse, verse 31. And just as you want men to do to you, you also do to them likewise. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That's what the Lord Jesus Christ said. Never ask a man to do a job that you cannot do yourself. And I want to speak particularly about farming because that's where I come from. There's nothing worse than to see a farmer driving around the headlands of his fields in a pickup and the driver plowing in the field and black smoke coming bellowing out of the chimney. You see, as farmers, we know that black smoke is unburnt diesel. It's money going out of the chimney. And we farmers don't like that because we don't have much money. Well, that's what we keep saying. What you must do is you must stop the pickup, get out of the pickup, walk up to the driver and say, please just move over. I want to show you how to plow. Then you show him the right gear with the right revs, acceleration, and you set the plow for him. And then he will tip his hat and say, thank you, sir. I've learned something. Not sit in your pickup and bellow at him, but you don't know how to do the job yourself. So never ask a man to do a job that you can't do because that's being a hypocrite. Now, I looked up the word of hypocrisy, and you know what it actually means? To pretend. To pretend that you know what you're doing when you don't know what you're doing. And people can see through you. Make sure you can do the job yourself before you ask other people to do it, and then you'll treat them as they would have you treat them. Okay? Be honest. Treat folk with respect. Put yourself in the other man's shoes before you ask him to do something. And then you won't be so hard on him. Don't tell people how to do the job. Show them how to do the job. You know, on this farm we breed American quarter horses. They are horses that are bred and trained to herd cattle because we're cattle farmers. We get trainers to come over from America because that's where the horse comes from. And they teach us the finer details on schooling a horse. Okay? And that's how we learn. We must be prepared to learn. Always esteem another person better than yourself. There's a word for young preachers. Don't preach down to people. Always preach up to people. See them as better than yourself. Remember how you got saved. Where were you before you met Jesus? That's how you speak to other people. And you'll find that the converts will be a lot more than if you take a big stick out and you start to beat them. Okay? I really want to say to you today, treat other people like you'd have them treat you. You know, I saw a movie many years ago. I've never forgotten it. And there's this old truck driver. He's sitting in a roadhouse, and he's about to tuck into a big meal of mashed potatoes and sausages. He's got a hot cup of coffee, and in walk some youngsters. These boys in there, 18, 19, 20. They've all got Harley Davidsons. Obviously, their parents have got lots of money. And all the Harley Davidsons are lined up outside. And he's sitting there, the old man, eating his food, and they walk in, they ruffle up his hair. Oh, the old man must be terrible being so old. Take their cigarette, stick it in the mashed potatoes, and the other cigarette into the coffee. Old man paid the account at the counter, walked out, and these boys all ordered a beer, and they're standing there laughing, and then all of a sudden they heard a big truck start up. And then they heard a big crash. And they looked out the window, and the truck driver had driven right over the top of all their Harley Davidsons. Treat other people as you would have them treat you. God bless you and goodbye.